Well, well, well. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to another chill live stream. Yes. Today we will do chill. Yes, we do Chilly Willy style. We do chill stuff today, and I will be right back. So, I'm back. Yes, and as you can see, there is a chocolate Easter bunny. Because it was Easter. Yes, it was Easter. And we had a big brunch here. And this um, Easter bunny I got from a girlfriend. White chocolate. Best chocolate. So, I will eat a bit of those, a bit of this thing, the whole stream tonight. Well, what can I say? Um, in the last couple of weeks, I did some building on the N scale layout. I I did nothing on the HO layout, and down on the ground I started to build a module for an N-track module. I also ordered some wood for a second N-track module because I will build two N-track modules. So that's roughly, I think, 2 meter 40 of track. I just want to try to build something for an N-track module, and it will be American style. So I have some American N scale rolling stock, and for this I will build. And I also have a friend, he builds N-track stuff, so that's why I start doing also an N-track module or two. But this is a project I will work on when I really don't know what to do otherwise. Then I also have a new small kit from Faller, and it's a laser cut, and it's this one. So it's dams for stream, two dams for a stream, and out of this I will build a small diorama just to do some work, and also do try out some new stuff on this. I also got myself some new markers, the play markers from AK. I still have to try those. I also have the real color markers from AK, and they are awesome to paint minifigures. Maybe this one, they say they are for minis, tabletop gamers and everything, but why not for model railroaders? So I will try out these. And yeah, that's how I try to roll. And we still have to do this project. There I have to film. Maybe on the weekend I will have some time. But so for now, I don't really know what to do or where to start. I'm not really sure. I could start to figure out how I will do this diorama, but then I also need a small plate where I will laying down everything to create a diorama like this one behind me here. I think I will do it not that big. I will make it a little smaller, because this one is, I don't know how big this is. It is around 33 centimeters wide and 20 centimeters deep. So it's not really big, but it fits an American locomotive. So that was the goal. Yeah. And so I would need a base plate for this small one, and I think this one is laser cutted, so there is already stuff done. You just have to glue it together. And here you see all the laser cut details, and the plastic parts that are also already a bit weathered. They look pretty funny. So maybe we start with this one. I mean, it's a chill work. We have plenty of time, but first I have to find a ground plate that I can use. So maybe we can take out part of this. So that means we first have to figure out how big it can go, because I want to build out some landscape also. But I think this could actually work with this size. I mean, yeah, I think this should give a big, an easy plate to build. I mean, there are there was something somewhere it was written down how big they are. those two. Well, so this is 120 mil to 60 to 50 high. So 120, if we go like this, and this one is roughly 28, so we'll go somewhere here, then we can build a little river, or yeah, I think this should work. Yes. So that means I will cut out this one. That means I have to set up my foam cutter. And now it's oh no, the bunny fell apart. The question is, where do I set up this one? I mean, I could set it up right here. Then you can see how I cut this. And then we put it away when I'm done. So yeah, this will be a little bit tricky, but let's see if it works. In the end, we will maybe sand it a little down. So yeah, foam cutter smoke. So we put this again to the side. So, and now what I normally do is to just see the dimension, and if it works, I will cut out 120 by 60 just to place it on the the plate to see how we are going to do this. And it's also 50 millimeters high. You have to keep that in mind. So what now I need, maybe this will work. Let's see. How long? Where is it? Eh. Here. So 120 to 60. Yep. That's working. And 120. So like this. Try to get this more or less straight. So 60 is here. Still here. So then put this right here. It just has to be, it does not have to be perfect. It's just so we have more or less the dimensions of the whole dam. The whole dam. So, like this. And you see, I already have a mess on the table. So, that means this one can go away. So, the idea is to place it somewhere here, maybe. So that would mean, and we will elevate it a bit, so we can make a small little stream, and maybe add a wall, or I mean it is a bit longer, so that means somewhere in here there will be the dam, so it's been more or less in the middle, so somewhere here. That means we can maybe place it somewhat like this, and then behind here we will make maybe a wider stream, or maybe we make a small little pond that we will fill up here, and then from here it will go in a small little stream. And we will definitely try this with epoxy, or maybe last time we did use the still water from AK that's in here, and this is, yeah, it works, but it has to be pretty thin, otherwise it takes forever to dry. And epoxy is pretty nice. I did some stuff with epoxy. I know you can't see it really, but on this one there is epoxy. It worked and it looks really nice. So that would mean we go somewhat here, that means this whole part here behind will be a bit higher, also maybe this part here, and here it will go a little down, and yeah, I think this could work. So that would mean, I think first we have to build the dam, and after we build the dam, we know how we will build the rest around the dam. So that means we put this thing aside, And let's see how this laser cut stuff is done. So the first thing we have to do is we have to cut the stone wall, this one. There we have to cut away 10 millimeters. Whoa. But the question is, oh, that's for the small dam. But we want to build the big one. And I think we build only the big one. Oh, how does this work? Holy cow. So here we have to cut away 26 mil, 26 mil. So the question is, how big is this? So it's exactly the width we need. So if I cut it 10 away, then I have to cut away to cut it in half. So that means we will first cut away to 10 millimeters like this, and then also like this, and now we can add this. Take a sip. And cut this through. So now we have the 10 millimeters, and now we have here, we have the 26, and here we also have 26. I'm a master. Wow. So like this. Come on, stay where you are. Okay, that was not great. I fucked it up a bit. Okay, now I fucked it up big. Well, it will work. In the end, it will work. Because we make it work. So because this is the downward part on the bottom, what's happened here? It was only, so now the problem is here we have both sides blue. So that means this we have to cover up, and so now I put this away, and this we will leave here, and also this, and now I have to see. So here we have a 1-to-1 Shablonsky pattern, and that means Um, I mean, if this one has to be on this side, and one has to go this side, so then it works like this. Okay, so we take this one to the back side. Well, let's see if this works. From here to here. Like this. I mean, it will work in the end. Good evening. Name. How's it going? Well, not that bad. I mean, I'm in my train room. I'm building a new diorama. I'm starting to build a new diorama, and I hope I do it the right way. And now I have to concentrate. So this one goes here. That means I cut this down and it goes here. Yes. So yeah, had some Easter vacation, and they went pretty well. We had some good food, and also some people that visited our home, well, family. And so I had to show some people of the family the whole layout room with the updates and everything, what I have done in the last couple of months since the last time they were here. Well, some of them were never here, so they saw it for the first time. They only saw the pictures I all sent them. So yeah, it was a fun Sunday. And tonight, first I was in the garden picking up some stuff, but it's raining outside. So after maybe an hour I was working there, I thought, well, let's do another live stream and start building a new diorama. And as you can see here, this will be the diorama base. So it will be a small diorama again, because I saw this dam for the small streams, and I thought this looks really nice, and I want to build a diorama around it so I can work with another with more landscaping, with grass and everything, with bushes and flowers. And I did some small Easter dioramas to put on our table. They came out pretty nice, and the people liked it, so the family liked it. And so I was thinking, well, let's build another small diorama, because of course I could start and work also on the layouts, but on the end scale layout at the moment, I could start building landscaping on the left or on the middle or so, but I was thinking, no, at the moment, not. So yeah, and how are you doing? What are you up to? There should be something called stones. I have to open this bag. That's this one. 2 times 3, 1. And I also bought this laser cut kit to see how they are doing the stuff with the lasers and how wide and everything. So I could adapt it for my own layout, for my own kits. So that's pretty nice. And it's my first laser cut kit, besides my own, the ones I did myself. Finished fixing the boat, and is it floating? I hope so. I hope it's floating. I hope for you it's floating. So then, but you have to be careful here. This comes here like this. Oh wow, okay. This could be fun to glue this stuff. And because I don't have laser cut glue or something, I think I work with white glue. This should work, I hope. Yeah, I think this will work. Now I just have to find the right glue. Ah, so yeah, you told me last time you first have to fix the boat and then you can start on your train track, on your layout. So I'm happy to hear that your boat is finally floating, or still floating, and now you can start building your track. That's cool. Now I have to figure out how I will glue this stuff down so it will stay where it has to stay. Because I don't think, let me see. Or no, because this glue is attacking the foam. Yeah, I will have to work with this one here. So that means I need something to put the glue on. because I always work like this. I put glue somewhere and then I take. I have to stand up. I'm an old man. Take something like this, but maybe a new one. Szaszlykspieß. And then I put white glue on here and on here, and of course everywhere. And then I hope we can put this in place. And of course it jumps away, so the question is, how can I make that it's not jumping away? I mean, if I build plastic kits, that's no problem. Plastic kits, I always know how they work. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and see you next time. Wish you a great day or evening. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I have to put this somewhere. Yeah, because now it's jumping off. So I will have to put it somewhere like this. This will work. This should work, yes. So we do the same stuff here. Come on. Yeah. Yes, I'm old. The goal is to put white glue everywhere. And then also put it in here. And here we have a problem. And this problem we have to fix immediately. So like this, and this we also have to somehow put here. and now we have to wait till it's dry. So next, MNOP 111213 111213. Or you can just break it out like this. This works. And this is already so nice laser coated, and also has some pattern on it. You can't really see. And we have to also take out the back wall, and so this is coming like this on it, and then this one is like this. It has to be on the side like this, because then we also have to add stuff in the middle. I think maybe this stuff. Oop. 2 1 2 8. Yeah, this one here. This has to go in the middle. And I think this has to go like this. So I have to say the instructions are not that great, but well, we will manage them. So and I really hope this whole thing works with white glue. I mean, this here will definitely work because it's wood. And so we will try to fix this in place. This already fits nice, and we also put this one in because this has to go in between. I have have to say this is pretty small. This is HO. HO scale. Yeah, I think this works and looks okay. I think this should work. So then we have 2, 1. Those are those small things. And those will go on here. Ooh. And here. Now this is the laser cutting problem. Well, it's not a problem, but if you're not used to it, maybe I could have sand them down a little, but not today. But if I could recommend, maybe you could sand them down to make it look even more perfect. But so far, I think it looks great. It looks good. 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 4. Nope. 2, 4. 2, 5, 2, 4. Okay. So this is already more or less done, so I can show you. This is the front. I think this will be the front. Notice this will be the front, like this. Do I have to put them on both sides? Yeah, it looks like. Here I have to put also 3. That's why I have 3 here and 2 here. So those 2 would go on the back, and those 3 will go on the front. So, but I don't think it matters because they are all looking the same. But we will put them on. Oh, they also have. They also have little markings on one side. I saw that now, and of course on this side I put one wrong. MJ. But maybe only I will see this problem when the whole thing is finished. But yeah, a normal viewer that will look at this diorama will not notice it. But also, of course, everyone that watches this live stream will also see it. Come on. Dude, I can do it better without. Like this. Then like this, and the last one. So now we have everything on it. Front side, back side. Looks good so far. And now we can start build the whole thing, the structure around where you can pull this up and down. So that means 2 4 2 4 2 5 2 4. Again 2 4. I have to say, well, it's an easy kit, but it's pretty straightforward. That's what I like. like this. And now we have to add, to see, does this side look the same like this? No. So that means we have to go this is inside. This is outside here. This is wrong. No, whoa, no, this is. So like this. That means we have to put some glue. That's maybe too much. Like this. Then so so that's, I think, the middle part, and it's so tiny, but in the end it will work fine, I guess so. 2 3 2 3. That's this one here. Oh, and see here, the laser cutter went not through, so we have to take this out. But that shouldn't be a problem with the knife. Yeah, it's out. So, like this. That means I have to go like this and like this. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can make it work. It's really hard to see which side this. Here, of course, we have to also put some glue. And this is all paper or cardboard. So this is actual wood, but this is all cardboard. And I find this pretty nice. And it's all cardboard. So, and then 2-2, flip it 2-2. Okay. Is it? No. So this is. Holy crap. Yeah, I did it the right way, right? I think, yeah. So this is 2-9. This goes here. Let me have it like this. It's the opposite. So on here it looks like it's flipped. I mean, this is correct. Has to be correct. Yes. And then we have 2-2. Well, let's just cut out the 2-2. So, and on this picture, it is like this. But this would not make sense because then you also have this thing inside. So if I put this here, yeah, it has to be like this. Well, then it is what it is. Something like this. This should work. I think now I know how it should be. Haha. So this should work like this, and afterwards we can glue the other side, and then you can slide this. If everything works out, you can slide it then up and down, but we will have to see if we did everything right. Now I take a bit of chocolate. I have to smash a bit more. This has some cornflakes in it. That's awesome. Oop. That's how we started diorama. That's pretty neat. Oops. You have to build the whole thing. Then we're almost done with this small dam. And I will see if I can put it a little up. So that the stream will still flow underneath. That's the goal. That's the idea. And what I still have to get is small rocks. Because at the moment I don't have stuff like this. So I will have to get some small rocks. Well, I mean, I can go outside and there is rocks. Oh, or there are rocks. So now we can add the other side. This should go now easy. So that's the 2, 9. So that's going here. Like this. And I have to say, this glue on the stick technique is pretty nice because you can then just put a really small amount of glue where you need it and only where you need it. I mean, it gets, when it's dry, it is clear, so you should not see it, but still don't put too much glue on it. Like this. This should work. And the 2, 2. Again, put some white glue on it. And yes, maybe you're asking yourself, Jay, why are you again building a diorama, and why are you not working on your two layouts? Because I have to say, I really love building dioramas. When I started with this one here, and this turned out so nice, and also my absolutely first diorama was also not that bad. I would do stuff differently today, but when I did this 2 years ago, I knew nothing about building, and so over time I got some knowledge and everything, and now I have to say I really like to build dioramas. But I'm asking myself also, where will I put them? Where will I go with them? What will I do when I'm finished with them? Because this one is now here. So, well, this one I built with a track on it so I can show my engines and take some pictures. But this, if you follow my channel for a longer time than just this stream, you know I'm talking since months. When I finish this one, I will take some pictures with all my engines outside. I still have to do this, but shh, don't tell anyone. So, this should work. Na, 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 na. And now you can insert this one here, and this already looks pretty nice. So if we push it a little up, so like this, I mean, this looks pretty nice, I have to say. Like this. But I think I will first let it dry so that no glue is attached to this one here. But we already can flip it around and start with the plastic work. So this one we put aside, this one also, this one also, and this one also. So because now we have to build the mechanism, the whole mechanism, right? And 111. 111, that's this one here. So, but now I need my thing to put this cutter, and I have to say those cutters, well, this one is from Fowler, but those plastic cutters are nice because they are flat here, so you can really put them just aside, and you don't have to use a sanding paper to maybe sand stuff down, because normally it's right how you want it. So that means 124. Is this one. Ooh, that's a tiny bit. It's almost like a nail. So this one has to go through here. other side you have the 126. One 26 is this one. Because this has then to go here. So something like this. And 122 and 122. So, okay. Put this to the side. And of course I have everywhere blue. Well, this should work like this. So we take the AK quick cement. And this works pretty well, I have to say. But you also have to watch that you did the right thing, because this will glue the plastic together, of course, because it's cement. But it's also attacking the plastic a bit. That's why it glues together. So something like this. Should work. Then 2 times 122. Like this, and we have to put them from this side. Oop, that was too much. And I have to say, I'm still not really used to this plastic cement stuff. But this should work. Maybe I did something wrong, but I'm not really sure. I see. Yeah, that's incorrect. Som har som dyrt. Den. Why is this? Fixed on every side. That for me doesn't make really sense. So, but okay. Because now this has to go on here. Ooh. What the fuck? Maybe I have to make the hole a bit bigger. Because this does not fit on the nail, and I already or maybe I can work with cement, because then it gets a bit chewy. No fucking way. So now it should work. I hope. Yes. So that means now we have to 117. Should take it tinier and tinier. Did I mention that I do hate sometimes kids this small? No. Now you know. Come on. Really? This stuff is really fragile. But maybe it will work in the end. 160 16 here. So this has to go down here. Of course, this does also not fit. Why? Maybe it's because this set is old. No, I don't know. No, I don't really know. Because it is an old set. It is definitely an old set. But I found it by a shop in Switzerland. And they even had a sale going. So in the end it was 50% off. Yeah, this should work. This should work. So now there is still number 17. That's this one. Where this has to go, like this, over this. Okay. This should be doable. And the problem with this cement, you have to watch, because if you put it somewhere where you already had cement, this will get fluid again, because it's really aggressive. So like this. Okay, so now this is how it looks in the end. I know it's tiny, but I hope it will work. So first I have to smoke. And take a bit of chocolate. First, a sip. chocolate. So then afterwards, okay. Yeah, it it is pretty straightforward because it is a small kit, but it looks great with the real wood. I think I will paint it a bit more rusty. I mean, they weathered it, but it's still looking like plastic, so that's not what I'm here for. And I will try to maybe add some powders or some washes because I have some rust. I have many different rusts. I have old rust, I have ochre rust, I have dark mud, I have pigments. I also have some green stuff that I can put on the wood so it looks like it is a little bit mossy. Yeah, this could get could be a great diorama. Well, I'm already almost 2 hours in. When 1 hour 40. I have to say I have to go to the toilet. So yeah, I will shortly go to the toilet. Be right back. So don't go away. I'm back. So now we have to take the 110, that's this one, and now I have to cut it, okay, at exactly 44.5. Like this. I hope I did not break it. No, I was too quick. I have to first add this in here. So I would say something like this. So like this. And we have to add this one to this side, like this. Is this correct? Yes. And how we do this with white glue. This. Yeah, this works, and we also need the other side. 112. 112. No, this is 12. Stupid. 112 here. And here we don't have any. No, it's like this, okay. So that means we also have to put some glue on here. And I hope this will work with white glue. I mean, it should. Now we see that we have a problem. fixed it. Yeah, it's not flat. Oh, come on, Jay. This should work. It does not really look straight. So I think I have to wait till it's dry. 116. Should be another 116. Yeah, here. Because this has to go in the middle. Well, let's see. Because at the moment 44,5. This should be right, but it doesn't look like. So, okay, this is an absolute mess. It works absolutely not, and I don't know why. So, I will just leave it. It's too short, but I cut it right where it should be cut, but I don't know why. Maybe I'll try it again with this one. It's not the right one, but I don't care because we have to fix it. Otherwise it looks way too stupid because it would not work. So that means I take this again out. I mean, it is the same. This time I make easy. Make it longer. Like this. Now it should easily work. But first we have to wait till this stuff is dry, because at the moment it's not looking good, and this plastic cement will not really work on paper, that's of course, but we will have to wait. Does it stand? Like this. So it's almost, not almost midnight, but it's almost pretty late. So I will put this stuff away, and this small tiny little wheel I put on. Put it on here. So I won't lose it, and I put it in here. So yeah, that was it for today, I would say. We started a new diorama, or we will start a new diorama with this thing here, and yeah, next time maybe I will, well, will absolutely work on my two layouts, and so I will do another monthly recap video. This I still have to film. Maybe I have to find the time and the energy or the ideas on the coming weekend, so watch out for this. And as always, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.